supercollectibles.com.au, or if you're in the Melbourne area, go check out the store on 104 Bakers Road, Coburg, North Victoria, and say g'day to Jeff and the team.
G'day, mates.
Support local and support Go Figure Collectibles, who continue to do great things for the collecting community down under.
And go.
What is your Mattel or Go Figure product of the week, mate?
Yeah, product of the week for me is get down there and pre-order Elite Series 80, what did I say here? 88. Great figures, great series, and support local. All right, let's get into Merch Perch.
Dude, I went down to the shops to pick up some fruit and veg. I couldn't help myself. Went down to the toy aisle. You never believe what I got. What you get? What you get? I got some figs. What you get? What you get? Found some figs.
Hey, I wouldn't mind starting, mates, because I've had a big week.
Oh,
Firstly, well done. I think it was 2 weeks ago, just after our live, I managed to source a whole heap of Legends figures from one of my American contacts who gave me a very, very good price to get them shipped out here and per figure. Put it up into the group, said, look, this is the total stock, just divided the total cost by the amount of figures that there were, and then and the shipping, and then added $10 to each person's order for shipping when they get here, which I'm sure will be about enough. Hopefully I don't lose money, but I don't really care. And so Scott Hall Legends, we ended up getting 3 more down under. Also had Bam Bam Legends, and we got another 2 or 3 coming down as well. Personally, I've got my Legends in the same box, so I'm obviously hoping that everything goes smoothly. Had a big purchase. These cards were as fast selling as any footy cards that have ever been released. Wow. So select bringing out the Optimum series, 24 packs. We talked about it last pod. They sold out in under a minute. So they did two drops of the same amount of stock, and both drops sold out in under a minute. I pre-ordered mine through a bricks and mortar store here in Perth, so I was very lucky that they were able to fill my pre-order. They don't release till I think the 16th of September, so I've been another week away. They're going to be huge. The actual cards, there's a really amazing card in this range that's a dual signature card of 2 players from each team who wore the same jersey number, one legend and one current player. Really, really cool cards. And some of those cards are going to be really highly valued. So
that's
cool. If anyone gets the Freo ones, let me know. I'll buy them off you.
Yeah, cool.
So that was and that was my big purchase that my wife said, yeah, go for it. So thank you to my wife.
Awesome. Well, out of curiosity, how much were the cards? A box of cards, yeah?
$315 a box.
Okay.
So that was retail.
Yep.
And look, there's people listing them already on eBay for $700 a box.
Wow.
And they're selling. So there's probably 50 boxes on eBay, and the lowest price is looking at $650 to $700.
Wow.
So, but this is the issue: is people are no longer buying because they want them; they're buying them because they know everybody else wants them.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see when the new generation arena comes out, just how many of them come on the market very quickly.
Well, I reckon you're better off with those if you don't want part of the creations order is to hold it, because initially the market will get flooded with resale. Yeah, but then once people then get what they want, then there'll be nothing around. Yeah,
I agree. All right, mate. My week this week, I picked up I've added to my LJN, my LJN managers, announcers, and team, company owners collection, and I've picked myself up a mint Mean Gene and a mint Captain Lou. Very happy with those two figs. So now I think all I need. I'm actually not getting all the managers, just the ones that are most nostalgic. So all I need now is Mr. Fuji, and I want to get a Vince McMahon, both mint. So if anyone has one, please let me know. So there they are, big Captain Lou. Forgot how ugly that man was. It's an ugly figure, but it's a great.
He was a bit confronting in the Rock and Wrestling cartoon, wasn't he?
He was. Yeah. Yeah.
He was always that guy that your parents wouldn't leave you alone with.
Yeah, a rubber band man. But that Mean Gene, that's also meant. Love that figure. I also pre-ordered. Obviously, I haven't got it in stock, so I only pre-ordered the Ultimate Editions Warrior WrestleMania 6. I really, really hope that this figure just blows every other Warrior figure they've ever made out of the park. I'm expecting big things from this one. And I've got the Hogan WrestleMania 9 pre-order. But on that too, I know last episode I mentioned I picked up the Survivor Series. Actually, I'll get it.
Now, while James is getting his figure, I'll just tell you, I also ordered the Hogan and Warrior, and thank you to our amazing community who posted the Amazon links when they became available, because that helped me be able to find and buy the figure while I was trying to work at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys, and thanks to the ones that private messaged me too. It means a lot. But here's hang on.
No one messaged me.
Oh, mate, they favour me over you, but that's okay. Moving on. This is the Survivor Series Hogan. Now, I picked this up. I think it was the Saturday morning prior to our last episode, so 2 weeks ago. Coming from the US, obviously, Ringside Collectibles, and that landed on my doorstep on Monday.
So USPS, you're full of shit. You're like, they're still delivering, mate. Or did they come from Sweden?
No, it didn't come from Sweden. But the 3rd of September was only.
Ringside come from Sweden. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Ringside quite often ship from Sweden. They've got a distribution centre there.
What? I thought it was all in-house at Ringside headquarters.
No. So
really,
check your tracking and it'll tell you.
Oh, wow. But look, this figure is fantastic. Looks amazing. But then I just think Mattel, those eyes, I don't know if you can see that. Look, mine, I've seen a lot worse. Mine are okay, but they're not great, and I could live with it. But you've got to have a late 80s, early 90s Hulk Rules Hogan in your collection, even if he has been on the cocaine for the last 2 weeks.
I'll be waiting for the ultimate, mate. I cannot look at those eyes.
All right, let's keep moving on, mate. It's going to be a late one otherwise. Now, This one here, you're gonna froth over this one. My member's choice for this week was Johnny Watson from Victoria. Now, he's picked himself up a signed Ultimate Warrior on a blue strap, Winged Eagle, and a signed Hulk Hogan Winged Eagle belt as well. Now, he showed me a close-up of the Ultimate Warrior signature. Beautiful, beautiful signature in gold paint pen, and same with the Hulk Hogan, with the brother on the strap as well. Made amazing pieces. Well done, Johnny.
And they look like genuine belts too. So that is as good as it gets, and hopefully you can get those framed up and authenticated, because they are so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Who'd you choose?
So you've chosen like the most amazing signatures you could possibly imagine. I don't think mine's quite in the same ballpark, but Luke Young, I really liked your pickup too, because I think this is the most underrated elite there is, the IRS elite. Yeah, I'm not trying to take the piss here, Luke, but I really like this. And the one thing I really like about this figure is the glasses. So the glasses that come with this figure, everybody seems to have lost. So if you ever buy it loose, you can never find them. But they are really good because they sit perfectly on the face and they sort of mold around the ears. But it comes with a briefcase, comes with the glasses. I think IRS was a really important character in his time. Was a great heel. Everybody hated him. He was really good with $1 Million Manners, just sort of working off him. And cool elite to find. Elite 40, I think that is. So I think, what are we up to now? 87, 88. So you're talking nearly probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and that's a really cool figure. Yeah,
great figure. Great figure.
So well done, Luke. It's not quite an Ultimate Warrior figure for Luke, but it's pretty good.
Well done. Well, that's Merch Perch, and let's move on to what's online.
Did you see what was online? What's online? Some bloke selling some LJN figures on eBay. What's he asking? He's asking too much. Well, did you make an offer? Make an offer. You can't make an offer. It's an auction. Well, just slide into his DMs. Maybe he wants to let them go for less. Maybe he's just trying to whet your appetite. Well, I don't know. We'll just make an offer. I can't make an offer. It's an auction. We'll just slide right in to the DMs. What else is online? Oh, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff online.
But I'm going to start with not what's online, what's in the stores, and I think you'll like this. You probably can't go to the shops, but we can here in WA. I went to the shops with my son, and he was incredibly excited. I took a photo. The Space Jam New Legacy Skill Tester. I reckon we've probably spent $20 on that thing and haven't got a toy yet. But it is a ripper. If you see him out there, we're chasing at Bugs and a Sylvester. So if you wins it, let me know. I'm happy to buy it off you because I can't win.
That's
it
awesome.
my life. Now, when I was talking earlier about selling a big ticket item to another Aussie, the figure I was looking at selling was the Defining Moments Bret the Hitman Hart figure. Thinking, well, it's about a $500 figure. And then after we canned the deal, because I thought, I can't sell this. It's one of my favorite pieces. I don't want to sell it. I thought, well, let's have a look at eBay. And to buy that figure, you're looking at $450 US plus $60 postage to get it down here. That was the only one online that I could find. So really, really cool figure. That Bret Hart Defining Moments with the winged eagle, the glasses, and the Canadian flag, that's about as good as it gets. And you've got to remember, that's 2011. So 10 years ago, that is absolutely a piece of art, that figure.
I might think about letting mine go. I got that as well. So whoever that person is, reach out and we can chat.
Well, the other thing, which I already alluded to earlier, was just looking at the Optimum card. So this is a box of Select Optimum on eBay. Look at the price, James. $315 was the original price.
Yeah.
$630 is after 13 bids with a day to go on the auction for one box.
Oh, wow. So it's bids. Gee whiz.
So, and that was one of the middle of the range prices. There's other people with direct selling for like $800, $900. So,
wow. Will they hold their value?
Well, it just depends what's in the box.
But if you don't open it and held it for another year, would that keep going up?
Yeah. Because they're so limited in release, and also because the high-end nature of the cards. So the biggest card in the set is an influential card. So there's 18, I think they're numbered to 40. And if you hit probably the Collingwood or the Richmond influential or Melbourne, one of the bigger players of this season, Bulldogs, that's probably an $800 card. Some of the Dusty Martin cards are selling for ridiculous prices. I think once you get past $600 a box, the risk is too high for me. If you're actually planning on opening the card, you may be able to break even if you sold all the cards off individually. But if you get a heap of Gold Coast inserts or GWS who don't have a big fan base, you're not going to get anything back. But that's, I guess, cards, isn't it? High risk, high reward.
It is. That's exactly.
Now, there was one other thing. I don't know whether you saw this today, mate. Can you just respond to this, please? It's a TV magazine cover. Is that you, mate?
Mate, it's Huey, isn't it? That's Huey, Big Huey.
That's Aristos, the surprise chef, mate.
Aristos.
Did you get that in over east?
No, don't think so.
He was a West Aussie guy, a Greek guy, and he used to follow people into the shops. This sounds a bit creepy.
I'm going to Google him.
He would offer to cook them a meal with whatever they had in their trolley. And
is that his name? Aristos? Aristos Papan.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for Aristos, he got into a bit of trouble in later life because he owned a restaurant on Rottnest Island, which is just off the coast of WA, and he was poaching crayfish from other people's pots, and he got done by fisheries for it. And funny tidbit, I actually was a waiter at his wedding.
Really?
So there you go. Yes, I worked in a fine dining restaurant here in Perth for about 5 years, and he had his wedding there. And I have never made more in tips than I did that night. I got about $300 in cash tips. If the ATL are watching, I'm just joking. I didn't actually get that much, but it was the bit of a story to it that all of their guests were having to pay cash at the bar for spirits, and then he knew the